Jesse, we're here at Burlington Danes Academy. It's 7:30 in the morning and there's a packed playground. What on earth is going on?
Well, today is the first session of a project that we've launched in partnership with Burlington Danes and also Aquinas Education. It's QPR Inspire project. We ran a similar program a few years ago and the school were very keen to repeat it. It's basically, we're looking to engage kids that are struggling with attendance, with punctuality. So we put on the early session, as you said this morning, to get them into school, to get them enthused, to get them motivated, to get them active and to get them ready for the school day ahead.
These kids are down here as part of a breakfast club set up by QPR and funded by my own company, the Aquinas Aquinas Education. And the whole point of this is to get the kids to start coming to school. And it's a great incentive. I think 16 kids that turned up here today, 7 o'clock in the morning, kit on, ready to go.
They approached us a couple of months ago now. The company is based in Nottingham. They're looking to kind of broaden their horizons in London, and Jermaine's involvement meant that they kind of approached us at the trust. They offer a kind of a unique take on teacher recruitment. So they supply staff for schools, but they also, through Jermaine's involvement, can actually kind of help out with projects like this as well.
I've got in touch with Jesse down here at QPR, and they've been more than willing to help me come into all the schools in London. And what we're going to do is we're going to fund the QPR coaches that are going into these schools, so the schools don't have to pay for it, QPR don't have to pay for it. I'll do that myself with my business, and out of that the kids will get great coaching. They'll hopefully attend the school, which is, like I said, still one of the biggest problems, just getting them to come to school, and from that, like I said before, go on to get the education that I think they need. That's where the synergy comes between myself and QPR anyway.
Kids are really excited, and Jermaine spoke to the kids this morning, which was really good, and he spoke about the importance of making sure they get their education as well, and the importance of those skills they learn from playing football, how it can be applied into the classroom.
These kids are known for being truant or maybe causing a few problems within the school, also on the brink of expulsion. I personally don't look at that as such a bad thing. Some people don't have such privileged backgrounds and need a help or an incentive to get them to come to school, and that's exactly what this was today. And it was a great turnout. And I said to them at the start, I said, right, you've fully committed to the course now. You're here, and I expect you to be here next week. But we'll also be keeping, what we do within my companies. We'll keep a record of their behaviour in school. So we'll have a communication with the deputy heads and the head teachers, and keep a record of how they're going throughout the week and making sure they behave.
The proof is in the pudding, and you've got a full class of young boys here, aged kind of 13, 14-year-olds. In the press, they get a bad rap, I think probably quite often unfairly, really. A lot of these kids are from tough backgrounds, but as you say, they've made the effort, they've got into school, and basically it's football that's done that.
From what I've seen today, they seem fully committed to it, and I'm just really hoping that they see it through, because I know come the end of it they'll be a lot happier, and they'll hopefully go on to get the grades that they need. They're at that age as well where in year 9 you're starting to do your SATs, and they're important years. They start placing you in the grades of what papers you're going to be going for. So we're hoping that this bunch of lads come out on the right end of that.
Were you a good student?
I wasn't a bad student anyway. I mean, when I look back, I wasn't truant. I was saying before, I probably lacked a bit of concentration sometimes. I was either chasing girls or chasing footballs, one of the two. So I did need a bit of a kick up the backside sometimes, just to say, right, look, get your head in the books and start reading and learning a lot more, because the football's not guaranteed, and lucky enough though, I had a support system around me. I had good mates, I had a great mum and dad also that pushed me in the right direction.
To be here 7 o'clock, ready and waiting, I think it says a lot.
And these projects are fantastic, and you have to say that your involvement helps greatly when you look at the media presence here. It really helps to spread the message of other things that go on.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of footballers get bad press a lot of the time, and I don't do it for that reason. But I think a lot of the time that sometimes is why the press turn up. It's great for the school. The teachers down here work so hard. The people at QPR, the community staff, the coaches, they don't get probably the support that they deserve. So it's nice that they can be if I can bring the press down here so that everyone can see exactly what is actually going on a day-to-day basis with these teachers and the coaches. I spoke to one of the coaches this morning, got up at 4 o'clock to come and do this. Do you know what I mean? So, things like that need to be recognised, I think, especially when it comes to an improvement with the kids. So if I can bring that, then hopefully I can keep doing it.